Okay, I'm going to show dressing the grind wheel here on an older AS 2001 from 2005. It says you set the dress to 3.0, so you set the blade thickness here to 3.0. This is a non-self-centering model. Just the hollow, so you can move this back and forth, the sled. So if I want a half-inch hollow, you move it to be like this. That's in line with this piece. This is the scale. Then you adjust the wheel height approximately 1 millimeter underneath the tool. So you can go through and adjust the height of the wheel here, up and down, with this knob over here. You get within about a millimeter. Put the switch in the dress position in the older machine. That's over here to a 0. Turn the dressing tool back and forth slowly until the entire wheel is dressed. So you hit this to turn it on. Get the wheel on. And you're going to rotate this back and forth. Now this is a non-Z channel model. Z channel looks like this, where you can lift this up, you go over and drop it back down. This is the non-Z channel version. So I can turn this down so it just touches. I don't have the filtration system on here just so you don't get blasted out. The newer model has a kind of cover on this. You can just put a piece of foam core or something on there while you're dressing it. So I'm going to go down here and just touch this. Here's also a lock that you need to put down. You put this down here. That's a piece that pulls this up to keep this in tension. So I rotate this back and forth. Probably got some of that in the camera. So that just the radius of hollow right there. It's kind of an interesting gizmo here. You see this has got a very acute radius of hollow. This is a 1/4 inch, 6 millimeter. European ones are in metric, so this is about 6. Half inches close to 13. The 3/16 1 1/4. Let me turn this off here. And flat's going to be to where this is actually, I'll do this. It's just in line with this. So this is going to be just basically infinity. That's because the rotation point of this is right along the axis of rotation here. And there's the little point that's in there. So if I lift this up, go back and forth, it's going to make a flat. That's because it's way over here and the line of action is actually right in line with the pivot point. So if you go over here to, say, a 1/2 inch, notice it's over here like this. And the way they've got the math worked out is that when this goes back and forth through here, it magically cuts this. So here I've got a radius of curvature, what I just said on there. The max bulge may not be in the center because the way this is designed at the older unit to where the clamp, this is a fixed clamp and this is the outer, the pivoting piece. It's movable, excuse me. So when this is put in here and you clamp over, that's a 3 millimeter. If you put a 4 millimeter in here, like a figure skate blade, it goes in here. For 4, this wheel's got to be moved over. And so that's what this is, to put this to 4. So that's gone through here and moved this over. But you originally do the dressing with this blade thickness here set to 3. at least on the older units. This has got the non-self-centering clamp, and this has got the 9 Z channel. You can identify these. The Z channel has an extra thing. It looks like this. You can retrofit to put that on there. The self-centering eliminates the usage of a knob like this. That's of course moving this back and forth through here on the frame. This maroon piece with respect to the frame. And that's how it goes through and adjusts for the width of the blade here. Thicker blade, it goes like this. If you go from a 3mm to a 4, you've got 1mm, so this basically is going to move this by a 0.5 mm.